Welcome to Drill Down Earnings. We have the latest results from Elastic. I'm Cory Johnson, the Chief Market Strategist for the Futurum Group. Q4 earnings from Elastic. This is a company that brings search to data, which is really interesting in the age of AI. And boy, they put up a really good quarter here, the fourth quarter for them. Wall Street likes a beat or a miss, and this was a beat. The guidance was really strong here. But here's what the business actually did, the actual numbers here. Total revenue, $335 million, up 20% on a year-over-year basis. Total subscription revenue up 21%. We like that because that revenue is really sticky. And their cloud business doing great, growing at 32%, $148 million. Let's look deeper at the business beyond these headline numbers. First of all, think about how this business works. They like to say a new inflection point has occurred because we've gone from old-fashioned databases to modern operating systems to the World Wide Web to the cloud to mobile. But AI is on a whole different level of data creation and data consumption. Data, whatever. There's a mountain of data. They say it's enormous, but they say people can't find what they're looking for in this data. They say that 480 exabytes of data will be produced daily by 2025. It's an unimaginable amount of data. And they talk about how they can take the data their customers create and make it searchable and make it usable and make it functional so that it can be used with AI. They talk about how they worked with Booking.com to vectorize their large language model of data. 100 terabytes of data every day are accessed by their customers using Elasticsearch. And they talk about the scalability of that being a great thing for them. So that helped them get to 20% revenue growth, 32% growth on their cloud business on a year-over-year basis, which is really important. Now it's up to 44% of revenue. And the big customers, they now have 165 customers paying them over $1 million a year. So how did the stock market react to these numbers when they came out? The market liked these numbers. Why wouldn't it? Stock's up 6% in after-hours trading after growing 29% for the year. And what was really interesting was their growth across all of their business units, but particularly with the three big hyperscalers, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. What Elastic says is because they were already there, they're already working with those companies, when customers host their data at Amazon Web Services, at Microsoft Azure, at Google Cloud, at the hyperscalers, because they're already in the hyperscalers, they've been at the hyperscalers for years, it's easy for them to turn to Elastic to create a large language model that can be used and searched and vectorized. Vectorization is when you kind of stab through a straight line through all the piles of data. I think of it as like a knife going through pancakes, right? So you can really access all the stuff that you're looking for across all the layers of data. Elastic's there to make that happen, and they say they're a natural to grow that business.
The fact is that just a vector database isn't enough. You need all of the other search capabilities that we've built over the last 12 years. And that's one of the reasons why the hyperscalers have worked very closely with us to integrate our technologies very nicely so customers get a great experience. The integration that I talked about in my prepared remarks, that makes Elasticsearch and our vector database functionality available through the Azure interface for building AI applications, which makes it easier for customers, and it's going to be a faster way for us to get out there in the market. And we are seeing that also play out in deals like the one that you're referring to. So great things across all three hyperscalers.
So that was Ashutosh Kulkarni, the CEO of Elastic, talking about how that business is going so well for them, the hyperscalers, and it sounds like it's only just begun. All right, I've got one number that really summarizes all of these results. The number I want you to take away from this to understand what's happening at Elastic right now in this fourth quarter for them, in this era of AI, when the drill down continues.
The Drill Down is brought to you by Futurum Group, where analysts, researchers, advisors, content creators, and marketing experts help business leaders anticipate and understand shifts in their industries and build strategies to leverage disruptive innovation. With deep analysis, Futurum Group's extensive industry experience delivers reliable research and data, thought leadership, and actionable advice to help you with your strategy and go-to-market efforts. Futurum Group.
So here's what you need to know about the Q4 earnings from Elastic. Total revenues were up 20%, but that's not the most important number to bite, the one number that tells us a whole lot. It's that 20%, okay, I guess that's the number. but then 20% is more than 19%. I'm not good at math, but 20% is more than 19%. The revenue growth is accelerating for this company when it had been slowing down. That's a turnaround and really good news for Elastic. All right, thanks for listening to Drill Down Earnings. Check me out on X at Cory TV, on Instagram and TikTok at Drill Down Pod. And of course, the YouTube page for Futurum Group is fabulous. Check it out, leave some comments, tell me what you think, tell me what you want. I'm here to help. Drill Down Earnings, part of 6.5 Media.